Okay, welcome to the Air Hogs hangar. This is just a quick little video of how the idea for ART, now known as Battle Tracker, turned into an actual toy. The origin of this idea goes back to all the other RC battle sets and an attempt to solve what we thought are the shortcomings inherent to most of them. This is the Laser Havoc Heli battle set we did with Silverlit in 2007. It was a fun novelty, but too inaccurate to be a real battle competition. This one uses IR signals and receivers to shoot down your opponent. If the receiver detects a hit, the helicopter spins out of control. Problem is that IR beams can be wildly inaccurate. They can bounce off obstacles, and the beam isn't a narrow laser, it's more like an invisible flashlight beam that gets broader with increased distance. So you can basically hit your opponent even when your helicopter is not pointing anywhere in the right direction. It was innovative and fun for the time, but could be disappointed if you wanted a real competition. The other problem, of course, is that you need two people to play. The Vectron Invasion was another one that required only one person, but it was still IR, and with the limited control of the aircraft, it was pretty easy to win. So there were the main challenges: a real competitive system for one or two players, and accurate firing and shooting action with a more exciting payoff. So the first thing we did was try to come up with a drone that could accurately track reading that IR signal and chasing it down. Pretty happy with it, so we mounted that signal to the bottom of the RF helicopter and tried out tracking the helicopter, which we were also pretty pleased with the results in terms of the robot's tracking abilities. It was always pointed in the right direction and firing in the right direction. However, the plastic missiles were a little bit wimpy. They didn't go that far. They used a flex and all release on a spring, and so you had to be pretty close proximity to the robot for him to accurately shoot you, which we weren't satisfied with. We wanted something that was a little bit more powerful, could shoot a helicopter at least 10 feet away, and vice versa. So, happy with the tracking, we set out for a new design on the battling robot. And yes, we're all RoboCop fans here, but it's a loose inspiration. Anyways, the Gatling guns, which are air-powered and can shoot over 20 feet, and accurately track and shoot over 10 feet. And then we had to figure out something similar for the helicopter, which a team in Toronto came up with, a disc shooting helicopter that again can shoot 20 feet instead of 4 or 5 with the plastic missiles. So then when you put this disc shooting helicopter together with the robot, we had a real system that was battling. In one-player mode, unlike most of the attempts in the past, it is difficult to beat the robot, and it takes practice. I won't say like a video game, because it seems like every tech toy pitch starts with, "It's the video game come to life." But this is a pretty sophisticated robot for a toy. It also has its own hit detection via piezo, so when a disc from the helicopter does hit that radar dish, the robot shuts down and you win. We also made a two-player mode where your buddy can control the robot and shoot you down via a controller that you unclip from the back of ART. Obviously I worked on this, so this isn't really a review, just a history, and I'm sure by the time I'm allowed to post this there will be reviews on YouTube. So that's how Battle Tracker came to be, and we hope you like it.
Victory! Create your own surface-to-air combat with Air Hogs Battle Tracker featuring Saw Blade.